Hello everyone, welcome to Catch Devops with Mohan YouTube channel. Please subscribe my YouTube channel for more AWS and DevOps videos, and also please check my previous videos to learn about AWS and click on bell icon to get notification on my videos. So today we are going to discuss about Linux commands and introduction. So I'm going to connect my EC2 instance which is created from the AWS. If you want to know how to create EC2 instance, you can check my previous videos in YouTube channel. Okay, so I will log in. Fine. So I'm going to, first thing is I have logged in here as a EC2 user. So if you want to log in as a root user, the command is sudo su hyphen. So this is the root user. Now I have logged in as a root user. I don't have any files here. Okay. So first thing is we are going to discuss about what is Linux introduction. So before going to commands, we are going to discuss about introduction. So Linux is nothing but it is a operating system same as Windows. So we are going to use Linux in the mainly in IT industry. Every company using Linux operating system. In the Linux distributions, we are called them flavors. We have multiple flavors in the Linux. Example: Red Hat Linux, Ubuntu, CentOS, SUSE Linux. These are the mainly using flavors in the Linux. So most of the companies are using Red Hat Linux and Ubuntu. So if you want to download download the Linux operating system into your laptops, then you can download it from the official website as well. So now we are not going to discuss about how to download Linux. Main focus is on Linux architecture and Linux commands. So Linux is a kernel architecture that will be based upon the applications and kernel. Then it contains the CPU, memory along with the devices. So CPU is nothing but how we are going to use memory. Like CPU is RAM included. Same like our laptops. So we are going to use multiple size of RAM like 4 GB, 8 GB kind of, and the memories we are going to use multiple drives like C drive, D drive, and we are going to add custom drives with a different size of disk like 500 GB. We are going to use 1 TB. It can be depends upon our requirement. Same like that we are going to use in the Linux operating system. So that will be different disks available in the Linux. So in Linux, file directory system will be different. So if you check in Windows, it will be file directory system. It will be same. This is directory system. D drive, inside D drive we are going to different files. Same like that we are going to use the Linux file directory system. That is a bin directory. Then boot is another directory. Then dev etc home. So main directories which we are going to use in our working environments is bin directory, then etc directory, then home directory. Home directory is the nothing but default directory of any operating system. So if you check, this is the home directory. If you click on pwd, so pwd it will show the path of the current working directory. So that is a root. Okay, so first is bin. Bin, it contains the commands and binary files. User can access the commands. Example, these commands like Linux commands we can access in the bin directory. So if you check it, it will we can see it will be there in the bin directory. So this is the bin directory. It contains the binary files. Complete binary files will be there in this particular directory. So it is, we are not going to edit or not going to work on these files. It will be there by default with the when we are going to create a operating system. So these are the files with a different permissions. So permissions and all we are going to discuss. And next is boot directory. Boot is nothing but a reboot directory. So it contains the some of the files. So if you check, So this is a boot directory, sorry. So it contains the like reboot of the system, like configurations, loads, system virtual machines, everything will be there, all the data. So we have to know these directories, but we are not going to work on anything in these particular directories. And next is etc. So etc we have to know about this particular path because it contains the configuration files. So if you download or install some applications or some softwares inside the operating system, then you have to know about this particular etc is a, so if you check here, it contains all the configurations. And whenever we are going to download something like for example Java or our Tomcat application servers, then we are going to see those files in the etc. It contains the configuration files. Home directory is nothing but it is a home directory of our user. So whoever user has logged in, then it will show the user home directory. If you give the pwd, it will show current directory. And if you go to home directory, it is a home directory. Root is a username, that's why it is a root home directory. So mainly we are going to discuss about commands. Main commands we are, so if you want to learn the Linux, you should know main default command, that is a creating a directory. So directory is nothing but folder of creating a folder in your current existing directory. So here there is no folders, so I'm going to clear the screen first. So here there is no folders. If you check ls-ltr, there is no folder. And if you want to create one folder, the command is mkdir. Mkdir is nothing but make directory. So you can give make directory and directory name. So I'm going to give the directory name as demo. So if you check ls command, it will show the demo. So demo is a directory. Inside the inside directory you can go and you can create a multiple files. So to create a file you can use touch command. So touch is nothing but it is going to create a empty file. So empty file without any extension you can give, otherwise you can give the extension as well, file.txt as well. So it will create now. If you check, file.txt is created. So this command is going to create a directory and this command is going to create a file. So that is a different, like a directory is nothing but folder and file is we are going to write inside that. So with the mkdir we can use the multiple options. So -m, what is -m? It is set the access mode for the new directory. And -p, if the parent directory don't exist, this command create them. So parent directory means multiple directories. If you want example, you want to create a multiple directory with the parent and child directories, then you can give. So for example, make directory -p, I am going to give demo is already exist, right? So I'll give Linux. Inside the Linux again I will create a demo one. Inside demo one I am going to create another one. So if you check now, it is Linux directory created. And if you go inside the Linux, there is a demo one. Inside the demo one there should be another one, that is a demo 2. So it will be create a multiple files, cd demo 2. So if you check, see, this is a path. Now under the root directory, it is we have created one Linux parent directory. Inside the Linux parent directory, we have created two child directories. That is the command option we are going to use -p. And mkdir, along with this one, we are going to create -m command. It will set the access mode. So whatever the permissions. So permissions is nothing but we will be having different permissions in the Linux operating system. So if you check here ls-ltr, here we can see these are the different permissions we have for the file or directory. So this is called like read, write and executable. So we are going to discuss it about in the upcoming. So if you use -m, then we can provide the particular permissions while creating the directory itself. So I'm going to use mkdir hyphen m Mohan. So my name only I have given. So it will hyphen m, along with that one we have to provide the permissions. So I will give 777. So 777 is nothing but it contains all the permissions, read, write, executable for all the users, owner, group and others. So now if I check ls hyphen ltr, it will see here it is showing a green. So when it is showing in the green color, it has the permission of executable for other all. See here, it not, this particular directories doesn't have the permission of executable for the others, and others only is there executable, but they don't have the right permissions. Here we have given complete permissions for the this particular folder. So you can use the mkdir -m to provide the permissions while creating folder itself. Then v, so if you want to print a message for each created directory, then you can use mkdir -v. So message is nothing but it's going to create a it will show the message. So mkdir -p new. So it's created a new directory. So it will show just create a one directory and it will display the message. Okay, so this and all same like this one and this one is same. List the content of your working directory. If you want to list, like as of now I have used the same command from the beginning, that is a ls command. So ls command is we are going to use list the content. So whatever the content is there, like directories and files also, if I will create touch file. So if I give ls, it will display all the files and directories whatever are created in this particular for path. So it will be displayed under the like alphabetical order. So there are some different options with the ls, that is a hyphen l, list in long format. So if you want to list in long format, then you can use ls hyphen l. So it will display like in this method. So it contains the permissions and other values. So user and owner it will be showing here, and date and time it is going to show here. Hyphen a, so if there is any files which are hidden, so as if you check sometimes you will give ls hyphen a l and it will show only these files, but there are some other files as well in this particular folder. So if you can check it by using ls hyphen a. See here it is showing the different files which are by default there are some files in the home directory. Those are hidden files, hidden directories and files it will show if you give the ls hyphen a. And next is hyphen f, it is used to classify the directories, executables, and it will append indicators. So it will show the entries if you give the hyphen f, like classify the directories and executable files, everything. So ls hyphen f, see it will be executable, or if slash means it means it is the folder, like inside there is some other files, that's why it will be showing as a slash. If it is file, then it won't show anything. So you can give ls hyphen fa. See here it is showing, for this one it is showing slash because of folders, directories, and this one it is not showing because these are all files. Hyphen I list the inode number. So inode number is nothing but the particular number we are going to generate when we create a one particular file. So now I am going to give ls hyphen la. Here we can see different permissions for the different files and what are these details. So if you check it, first is permissions, number of links. So this one is number of links, it is included with this particular files, that is a 7 19 1. This and number of links we have inside this particular, for example demo. So inside the demo we have two different files, that's why it is showing 2 as a link number. And another is owner and group owner. So this one is owner name and this one is owner name or group name. So if you change this owner and group, then it will show different name. And size of the file it will show, then date and time. So this is a size, you can see this is a size in the bytes. If it is there in the like 1 MB, then 10 MB, then it will be show in the bytes. Like for example, if it is there value of size of 1 MB, then it will show 1024 bytes, like that. Then other details are nothing but date and time when we have created these particular files. Okay, next. So these are the sample commands which I have used till now. All the commands which we are going to use along with the options. Then we are going to use ls-i. So it's going to create a show the inode number. So each file and directory will be generated different inode number whenever we are going to create it. So you can see Mohan contains the 33 as inode number. It is a 58720,705 as the inode number. So what is inode number? So inode is a data structure that contains information about files that are created when a file system is created. So it contains the inode is contains the data structure, complete data structure it contains in the inode number, and whenever we are going to create a new file or directory, it will generate a new inode number. It is nothing but like we have PAN card number, Aadhaar number. Every user will be having different PAN card and Aadhaar card. Same like that, we have different inode number for each file and directories. So when a new file is created, one inode number will assign to that file. The following information RX are stored in the inode. So in the inode, even if you attend any interviews or working, you have to know about this one. Like what are the details contains in the inode? That is the owner and group owner of the file type, permission on the file, then date and time of creation, then information has been changed in the inode, number of links in the to this file, then file size. These are the inode contains whenever we create a file. So there are another question like in Linux, which of the following information inode doesn't contain? Like inode contains all these details, but it never contain, that is a file name. We cannot see the file name in the inode. Okay, now you have some like you will be having the like while working, we want to know about the particular files in the working directory. For example, which are starting with the B. For example, I am going to create multiple files. Touch Mohan new demo devops touch. So I'm going to create multiple files, devops file, devops 6 and all, and I want to display only which is starting with a D, that is a devops demo 5, devops devops 6. So here it is showing I have given the D star, means it should be starting with the D, then it will show these files. If you want to check the files which contains like which ends with the E, then I can give ls star E. See, this one is ending with E, we are going to use star E. If you D star, then it's going to be starting with D, like that it will be display. These are the commands we can use. And file just having letter B, like only this particular file you want to display like only one that particular letter, so you can give star ls star D star. See, it contains and all this. And if for example if you want to know any other, okay, I will create another one. Touch docker See now, touch. Now I am going to search for the files which contains the A anywhere in between or starting anything. I am going to use ls star I star. So now it should be display the files which contains I. For example, here we have file. Also I have created a Ankit. So both the files it should display. See, Ankit and file it is displayed. That is how it's going to show. These are the commands we can use along with the ls options. Is these are the options. So if you want to display like list single letter file and double letter file, then we can use ls question mark, ls question mark, but it is not there. That's why it is not showing, because it doesn't contain the single letter files and double letter files. And there is a another command option, we call it as a pipe symbol. This symbol is nothing but pipe symbol. You can type it from your keyboard. It contains the top of enter button. So ls hyphen l pipe symbol grep. So we are going to use grep command to search some particular files or keywords. We can search it by using this command. So it will display only subdirectories from the current directory. So if you write this command, it will display only subdirectories from the current directories. So I'm going to copy paste same command. So it will display only subdirectories of the current directory. So demo, linux, mohan and new, these are the subdirectories of the current directory. So it will display only that particular subdirectories. So and we have multiple commands options we can use along with ls. So these are the commands, so we are not going to discuss. I will provide you the complete details if you want to know about these commands. So another one is ls-p. This one we are going to use the display the kilobytes used by each directory. So if you want to know about like how much size is used in that particular files and directory, then you can use this particular option. Okay, next is file types in long list. So when you search for this one ls-ltr, here you can see d. In the it is started with a d, then it means demo, sorry, directory. So demo file is a, it is a directory, that's why it is started with d. And if it is started with hyphen, then it is a file. Like that we have regular file means that is what we have created file. Then demo 5, demo 6, this and all we have just a normal files, and it is started with hyphen. If it is directory, then it will start with a d. Next, if it is a soft link, if you have created a soft link, then it will show as a L. If it is special file, then it will show as a C. So for now we can't create any special files. We can use it. We can go inside the bin directory and we can see all different files here. I think see this one L. So it contains, here it is showing as a different color as well, and it is started with L. So L is nothing but soft link. You can see here it contains a soft link for that particular file along with this particular path. That's why it is showing in the starting with L. So many of the files are L and normal files only. And another one is C special file. S for socket, it will socket files, it's going to start with S, and block device it's going to start with a B. So we can check in different directory, that is the cd slash etc ls-ltr. Here we have most of the files are directories and normal files only. You can see all the started with D, it is all directories only. These are the file types you can see in the Linux operating system. Default color schemas for different file types. So if you check it, each files will be different color. For example, blue directories will be in the blue color. See, you can see here it is started with D, it is directory, and it will be showing the blue color. then white. So normal text files will be in the white color. See, these are the normal text files, so it will be showing in the white color. So this and all just for recognition purpose. If you want to know, those we can get to know. So if there is any images, then we can see as a pink color. If it is any pink compressed archives, then it will be red color. Compressed archive means zip files. If you download any zip files, it will be in the red color. Any soft links, then cyan color. If it is in the executable files, so for example, I am going to create one shell script file, vim hello.sh. Sorry, vim is not available. Hello.sh. So here I am going to just I am going to write one single line code and save it. Currently it is in the white, so doesn't contain the executable permission. I am going to provide the permissions chmod 777 hello.sh. Now it will change into different color, green color, because it contains the executable permissions, executable file. Even we can execute this particular file. If the code is correct, then it will show the output. So executable files, it will show in the green color. If there is a devices, then it will be in the yellow color. Flashing red, like broken links, will be shown in the red color. Okay, next is the permissions. As of now we have already discussed permissions. Still we are going to discuss about what are the permissions, like read, write, and executable. So if you check it, any file, it will be create in the read, write, executable, read, write, executable, and read, write, executable. Three different will be there. One minute. Okay, so these are the three different permissions we can see. And how to provide the permission for the particular files, we can see now. See, owner, group, and others. First three will be owner, and next three will be group, and other three is the owners. So owner is nothing but creating, who has created a file, he is the owner, that is a root user. And group will be group name, and others will be whoever not included in the group and owner. Fine. So these are the permissions. If you want to provide the permissions, we are going to check now. And if you want to go into one directory to another directory, for example one folder to another folder you want to go, then you can use cd demo. And if you want to go back previous folder, then you can use cd double dot, you can go. If you want to go into different path, for example demo, inside demo we have another file, for example demo, sorry, cd linux. Inside linux we have multiple files, right? So I'm going to use linux. I'm going to give demo 1, and also I'm going to give demo 2. So like this we can use cd command to change the directory from one directory to another directory, and you can go inside the particular directories. These are the commands we can use. Directory name, path name, or anything. If you want to go to home directory, currently you are in the demo 2 directory. If you can check the path working directory, uh, you can go back directly. You can give cd/cd without any options. You can give enter, then it will go to the home directory. What is the difference between absolute path and relative path? So there is a two different paths in the linux. Absolute path begins with the root directory. So for example home mohan, it will be like my home directory, then it will start with the absolute path. So any file, if you can check it, here you can see this is the absolute path. It started with the home directory, that is a root, linux, and other child directory names. Okay, Now as of now we have created multiple directories by using the mkdir command. So if you want to delete any particular directory, then you can use rmdir demo. See, here it is showing failed to remove because demo is not empty. So inside the demo we have something, so we cannot delete this particular file because there is a file existing inside the demo directory. So for that one, what we have to do is we have to use rm rf. So this is a forced one, like we are going to delete forcefully rm rf. It will be used for delete a non-empty directories. So you can delete now. If you check it, sorry, see, I am going to give rm rf demo. Now if you check, demo directory is not existing because I have deleted by using the rm-rf. So if you want to delete any directories, it should be empty, then only rmdir command will work. Must be empty before it is deleted, and also you should not be inside that particular directory. You have to come out and you have to delete it. And if you want to delete empty directory, then you can directly use rmdir. For example, I have new directory rmdir any new. See, now there is no new directory. That is how you can use it. So there should be, you should know the difference between rm-rf and rmdir. Next is remove unlinked file and directories. So if you want to delete something like it doesn't contain any links. For example, here I have docker is a file name. I am going to remove it by using rm docker. So it doesn't contain any links or anything inside that one, then you can use it. It will ask for the deletion confirmation. If you want to remove the regular empty file or not, you can give yes. Now you can deleted. So you can check it now once again. So it is not there, docker is a not existing now. See, these are the example commands. You can use it if you want to delete or creating directories. So you should know the difference between rm and rmdir. So as of now we have discussed, rm will remove the files and directory. rmdir command will remove the only empty directories. It should be empty. So touch command, as of now we have already discussed about it. It will create the empty file. It will not write any content. It will create a one empty file. Okay, so you have created one file and you should know the what is the content are there in that particular file. For example, hello.sh I have created now, and I want to check what is there inside that one without opening. Then we can use cat hello.sh. See, you can see it is there. This is the content which I have created inside the hello.sh. For that one we can use cat command. So if you want to write like append in any content in that one, then you can use cat this command hello.sh, and we can write whatever you want, like for example echo hello world. Hello world. So now once I done it, if you control D, now if I check it cat command hello.sh, it should be there echo hello world, because inside this one I have appended. So this command will do cat one greater than symbol, then it will the append whatever it is there, it's going to remove replace it. And if you want to add it along with that one, then you can use cat double greater than symbol hello.sh echo welcome to catch devops. Now I'm giving control D. So if I check it now, hello.sh, see it is appended. So it will be along with the existing content, it's going to add it. If you use single one, it's going to replace the existing content. See, if data is already exist in that file, touch command will not overwrite, just it will update the timestamp if you use touch command, and if you use cat command, then it will replace it. See, find command. So if you want to find any particular file, then you can use find command, like find Mohan, but it won't show because we have to provide the particular command, like it should be there along with the name and the name of the file. So find hyphen name Mohan. See, it is showing, it is there in the this particular path, Linux demo 1 Mohan. So where I have created demo 1, this particular file. So it will show. And if you want to search in the particular directory, for example in the home directory, then you can give dot. Under current directory, then you can give dot. If you want to search in the home directory, then you can use this tilde symbol. If you want to search with the current directory ignoring the case, like for example it contains a different name, then you can use, 1 minute. Okay, so these are the different find commands we can use it, like if you want to search for the files which contains the different permission, then you can use this one. Find type f, permission should be 777. So it contains only hello.sh file. See, if you check it here, it contains only one file, that is the hello.sh contains the all 777 permission. So if you want to display all these files, for example these three, then we have to give find dot hyphen type f permissions perm, and we have what is the permission of these files will be like 4 to 1. So it contains the 4 to 6. Then another one is only 4. Another one also only 4. 644. See, these are all the files it contains. Ankit, Devops 6 and all. So what is the permissions which we have discussed just now? Like it contains the in the level of 4 to 1. 4 is read, 2 is write, and 1 is executable. So for read write executable permissions, that's why we have given 644, and based on that permissions we can check for the files. Empty files, if you want to search all the empty files, then you can use file hyphen type hyphen f, then empty, you can give like this. So it will see this one all empty files, and that's why it is showing these files in the result. So these are the commands we can use, multiple types of commands we can use in the find. So it also contains the modified. So if you want to check the modified exactly one day on a particular directory or all the directory, then you can use m time 1 minus 1 less than 1 day or less than 10 minutes. So this one we can use 10 minutes. If you want to check, we can use, okay, it is displaying all the files, but we don't want to display all the files. We can give this one only in the current directory, then we can use dot. See, these files I have edited, like modified in the last 10 minutes, that's why it is showing these files. And if you give only 5 minutes, sorry, then it is showing the demo 1 Mohan, because hello.sh I have edited not 5 minutes back. I have edited like 10-15 minutes back. That's why it is not showing. Like that we can use multiple commands with the find command. Next is difference between the locate and file. So locate we are not unable to discuss because it is not supporting in our operating system. So we can see the difference between these two commands. So find commands has a several options. So while using find we have multiple options like we can use with the keyword, we can use with the time, and also we can use different options. So there are many ways to reduce the depth and breadth of your search. So we are going to do the filter while using find command, but locate use a previously built database. So it will just we are going to use the command and it is not going to filter. It will show all the files which are matching with the keyword which you are searching. So by default the system will run update db, which takes a snapshot of the system and it will show the output of the locate command. Okay. Next is umask. So this and all umask and all we are going to discuss in the next class. So for now I am going to discuss how to provide a permission for the each file. As of now we have not discussed, so I am going to tell you these are the particular file. For example, I am going to take as Ankit is a file name, chmod. I am going to provide only one particular, currently it is there in the read write and read permission. So I want to this particular group, for the group I want to provide the write permission as well. Then I'm going to use command okay 6, then I'm going to use 6, then read write execute only read permission. This is the command. So Ankit, now if I check it ls-ltr, here you can see Ankit, it is latest modified file. That's why it came to below, and now it is as a write permission for the group as well. This is how you can use. And if you want to provide one particular permission, for example chmod, this Ankit user doesn't have the executable permission for the anybody or owner, group and others. So I want to provide the executable permission, then you can give plus x Ankit. So it will provide the executable permission for all owner, group and others. So I'm going to provide. See now if I check it ls-ltr, here you can see read write executable for all the group, owner and others as well. This is how we can provide the permissions. Here you can
You
see,
can give any number, like
no, not any
you
number.
just give
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
664. You typed it
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I will type it 1 minute. I will tell you the how it's going to use it. So any file if you take it, it will be in the three different users. One is owner, another one is group, and another one is
Group.
others. Owner, group,
Okay.
other. So I'm going to tell you. First is owner, and another one is group, and another one is others. Okay. So any file if you take it, for example ls-ltr, I will take this demo 5. This is a file I am going to take. See here it is there. I am going to divide it. First hyphen will be, we can remove because it is file. It will start with the hyphen. We can remove it, and from here read write executable and read write executable. All will be 3 is there. These are the permissions for the demo file. So if you check it, owner is read write executable and values will be, we are going to discuss values as well. Values will be read permission will be 4 and write will be 2 and executable will be 1. So 4 to 1 7 completely. So if you want to provide any permission, for example, this one is read write is there and this one is read read. So this particular permission will be, how we are going to calculate is, this is 4 plus 2 6. This one is only 4. That's why we are going to use here 4. This is also 4. Okay. And if you want to provide permission for this user, like you want to increase the permission of group as a right as well, then how much it will be? 4 plus 2 6. So now if you want to change it, this permission, then we can give as a 6 6 4. Okay, now I am going to change it, ch mode 664 demo 5. Okay, now if I enter it, it should show as a different permission. See here, demo 5. Here see, it is,
Yeah.
before it was only read, now it is read
Read,
write,
read,
because I
read,
have
right.
given the different permission, that is a
Okay.
664. So you should know these three mainly: read write and
Okay.
executable, 4 to 1. So each users will be different one, we are going to divide it like this way. Got it right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I got it.
Okay, and if you
Even
want,
if we want to execute means read and read
yeah,
plus 4
oh,
plus 1 5.
5. So for example, you want to only for this one others, you want to only read and executable permission, then 4 plus 1 5. So I'm going to give
Yeah.
now here 665. If you check it, ls hyphen ltr, where is it? Demo 5. It came to green because we have provided executable permission, and you can see here
Yeah.
read and executable. And
Okay.
also
So
any
what about the 777 mean then?
yeah, 777 is completely, if you take it here, 6 plus 1 7, right?
Okay, okay, yeah, 6 plus 1
all
7. Okay.
all complete
You have
permissions.
given all three,
Yeah,
all three.
see, this one I have given 777. It contains all the
Yeah.
permissions. That's why we,
Read,
we
write,
are going to,
execute. Okay.
yeah, we are going to use this 777.
Okay, okay,
Even
understood.
if, when you attend any interviews or any like multiple any uh, you want to prepare some exams, like certificate exams, then it will be questions will be like, what is the permissions of 645, sorry,
Okay.
645. So what is the permission for this one? Anybody can answer?
645.
Yeah.
Read, write, execute first one,
Okay.
and for only read, and next one is read and execute.
Yeah, like that we are going to get the questions even. So if
Okay,
you want
okay,
to,
understood.
and also there is another method, not like 665. We can directly provide one particular permission. For example, you have devops. Okay, devops file doesn't have the executable permission for anybody. You can see, you can see, right?
Yeah.
This file doesn't have the executable permissions. So if you want to provide the executable permission only, then you can use ch mode. Let me clear it. Then we can use ch mode and plus x. So x is nothing but executable, and I am going to provide the name. What it will do is, it's going to provide the permission, executable permission for the this particular file, read, sorry, owner, group and others, everyone it's going to provide. Now I, if I want to check, see, this one is changed. So in this way also we can provide the permissions. Here I have given like what is the permissions you want to provide. For example, no, you don't want to provide any permission, you can use 0. Execute permission is 1. Write permission 2. 3 means execute and write permission like 1 plus 2. These are the methods we can use. Like 4 read permission, 5 is read and execute permission. These are the different permissions we can provide. These are the commands. Ch mode, like you want to provide only for the others, then you can use w o. O is nothing but others. Wx is read and write and executable permissions. And you want to remove the executable permission for the users, then you can use u minus x. Like that we can provide the permissions. Okay, permissions we can, that's it. Other thing is owner, like changing the owner and all, we can discuss in the next class because it is already up, time up. So these are methods we can use the permission, providing the different permission. So you want to use chmod user owner and group plus executable, then you can use file command, file name ls-ltr. Sorry, see, this one I have provided the complete executable permissions by using this command as well. Chmod user owner group plus x means providing the executable permissions. So if you want to provide the only this devops 6, I am going to provide the write permissions for the group and others. So group and others, I am going to provide write permission ls-ltr. Yeah, that's it for today. Any questions? Yeah, that's it for today. So please subscribe my Catch DevOps YouTube channel for free AWS DevOps course. We'll upload in the YouTube channel. Please subscribe and follow up on my channel. Thank you. Thank you everyone for watching.